So one of the biggest issues when it comes to reselling clothing online is actually finding good inventory, but not spending a million years to find it, right? Like, yeah, we can all go thrifting, we can all go to garage sales. That stuff takes a lot of time, and most of the time we strike out, unfortunately. So there's got to be better ways to source, and over the past few years, that's been my mission to kind of figure out how to do that. Ideally, in a perfect world, I would sit on my computer, I would order a box or a pallet, it would come to my house, and I would never have to go to a thrift store ever again. I would get exactly what I wanted, I would resell it, and I would make my profit. That's what today's video is going to be about. Especially if you're a women's clothing seller, stay tuned for this because this might really be of interest to you. So a few weeks ago, this company called Boutique by the Box reached out to me and they wanted to send me one of their boxes to do a video about. Now, I didn't pay for this, but they also didn't pay me. They didn't tell me what to say, so this is 100% transparent, but I did get this box for free. So if you were to go on their website right now and you're a first-time customer, this box would cost you $100, and at the end of this video, we'll see what the actual value of this is. Let's just jump into this. Let's not waste any more time and let's see how much this is worth. All right, real quick though, I do not sell women's clothing. I don't know anything about women's clothing. Like, it's actually kind of comedic at how little I know about their brands and styles and all that stuff. My biggest thing is men's clothing. I'm pretty much an expert in that. I'm very comfortable selling that. So I don't know all of like the makers of these brands. Like, I don't know if they're from like Anthropologie or Free People and all these things. I'm sure some of you guys watching this will know a lot more than I do. But my overall view of this box is that it's pretty decent quality. It's all new with tags stuff. And some of the retail values of these things are actually pretty decent. So starting off with this thing. Sorry Mom shirt. It's just a basic t-shirt, nothing crazy, but it's by the brand Wild Fox and it's made in LA. So that automatically like kind of perks my interest a little bit. There, again, it's new with tags. There's no price on this, but I think the retail somewhere on the websites that I saw was like $50 for this shirt, which is kind of crazy. Sorry, I just looked at my notes. I saw some listed on eBay for $74, which is actually even crazier, but there were 0 solds. Looking at their other shirts, they all sold for between like $15 and $27. So there you go. Guys, when it comes to retail values and eBay and what things are listed for, it's always wonky, especially when it comes to brands like this, like the Free People, Anthropologies. They do lose a lot of value when it comes to the secondary market like eBay or Poshmark or whatever you want to sell on. So take retail value with a real small grain of salt because it typically doesn't mean much. Even if items are new with tags, unless they're from really, really desirable brands or they're really desirable products, retail value is kind of irrelevant. All right, next, this paisley dress. Let's see. There you go. I hope you guys can see that. It looks like a dress at least. Yeah, it's a dress. It's a nice looking dress. It feels nice, feels like good quality. It's by the brand Bishop and Young. Again, the price sticker is not actually on there, so I'm not sure what this retailed at. On eBay for this dress, there was 0 solds in this particular style, but similar ones did sell for between $15 and $35. All right, next is this. I thought this was really strange right away. I'm not really sure who would wear this. It just seems really uncomfortable, but it's by the brand Peterson. Again, new with tags. It is just like a little basic cropped shirt. I don't know what you would call this. Again, 0 sold on this particular one, but similar styles from the same brand sold for between $30 and $40. Right, next is this bikini set. It is by the brand, what brand was this? L Space. It's a nice bikini. It's a nice set. Like, it feels like a quality, heavy-dutier bikini. I don't know if that's a thing, heavy-duty bikinis, but it is. Each of these, like this retails for $68 for the bottoms, and then the top retails for $84, which honestly blew my mind. Like, I feel pretty bad for women that you have to pay this much for this little fabric. Kind of crazy. On eBay, these actually were selling, and for a set, they were going for around 40 to like 65-ish bucks. So this right here, this would like almost pay for your whole box with just this bikini set. All right, next, this little stretchy crop top, like athletic thing. It is by the brand Spiritual Gangster, Peace, Love, and Yoga. This again feels like a nice quality piece. It doesn't feel like garbage. And it's also made in the USA. Again, whenever I see things made in the USA, I always get a little bit more interested because they tend to be of higher value. No retail price tags on this, so I'm not sure what the retail value was, but on eBay, similar colors of this were selling for between $15 and $30. All right, next. To be honest, this was like the ugliest thing in the box, but probably the most surprising. This sequin dress, maybe if it's like New Year's or something, like you want to like show out, you're gonna wear this crazy sequin dress. It is by the brand Adriana Papel. I'm sure some of you watching this are like, oh my gosh, that's like a really nice dress. And I'm just like, this is like a weird sequiny, shiny dress that I would never wear. But I realize that some of these dresses are worth like hundreds of dollars when they're brand new. Like this is not a cheap brand whatsoever. And similar styles of this one were selling for around $60 to $100. This honestly kind of blew my mind. Again, this dress would pretty much pay for your whole entire box. It's pretty cool though, right? We saw the bikini and that dress, which pretty much would cover your whole entire box. Then we're kind of looking into profits at this point, which is great. All right, next is this dress that looks like the forest. It looks like the Amazon. It looks like if you walked into the forest, no one would ever find you again. You don't need to wear camo, just wear this thing. It is the brand Foxy Docks. Again, there is no retail sticker on here, but it does feel like a decent quality dress. I'm pretty sure I found this exact same one, if not like very, very similar. It was going for 35 to 50 bucks. So not a bad deal right there. All right, next, this Generation Love item. Let's see what is in here. Okay, Generation Love, shout out to you guys. This bag is really awesome. It's a compostable and biodegradable bag, but it just like feels really cool. So shout out to them for using nice quality stuff. But it is this skirt. It's like a ruffled, weird skirt. I'm not really sure who would wear this. It looks like a child's item and it just doesn't feel that great. It's called the Athena skirt. Again, no retail price on it. But surprisingly on eBay, these go for 30 to 40 bucks, which if you just handed this to me at like a thrift store, I'd be like, yeah, that's like a cheap party skirt for like a 5-year-old. Turns out they're not. They're actually worth some money. All right, and then these coral leggings. They are a snakeskin pattern, decent quality. Again, new with tags, but missing the retail sticker on them. On eBay, these were selling for around $20 to $35. Some were going for even more. It just depends on the style, like the print and all that good stuff. But yeah, these are actually worth a few bucks as well. So that's the box. With my math, my calculations, on the low end, I'm thinking this is worth somewhere around $250. On the high end, I'm thinking somewhere around $400-ish. If you took your time, if you took nice photos, if you really waited for the right buyer, you might get that $400 price point. So turning $100 into 250 bucks may not be the best profit margin. At the end of the day, after fees, after shipping, after all these things, you're maybe looking at like a $50 profit. But you also didn't have to leave your house. Everything was delivered to you. It's fun, it's a mystery. Maybe if you're a woman, you get to keep some of these things yourself. If you're a guy reseller, maybe you get to give your wife some of these things and make her happy. So this is a fun box. Everything was decent quality, right? Like we saw the Made in USA stuff, we saw some higher end items. I think this is fantastic if you're a woman that resells and sometimes likes to keep things for herself. Fantastic way to shop for your business and for yourself, right? So you got to keep a few pieces, but still hopefully make some sort of a profit to kind of pay for everything. It's fun. The items aren't as junky as I thought they would be, right? A lot of these mystery boxes, they have like Target and like just really, really low quality stuff. This actually seemed to have decent brands with decent price points in them. So I do suggest you check them out. There's no affiliate link. I don't make anything off of you guys, but if you do want to check them out, the link will be in the description below. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, hit that like button for me, and I'll see you guys next time.